Hello everyone, my name is Cubic, and welcome back to I guess kind of a new series. I'm not sure if I'm making this a series, but just another video here on the channel. Today guys, we're going to be doing something different that I like to call a dev stream, but pretty much it's more of a dev recording, I guess I should call this, but we're going to be doing some command blocks, some commands live, doing some coding live, because I wanted to kind of do something different, I guess. So yeah, that's what's going to be going on today. So I hope you guys are excited for that. And I just had an idea today that I wanted to do, because I know doing like a real long command can get boring. So I wanted to do kind of a fun project just to kind of give you guys an idea of what I wanted to accomplish with a couple of these videos that we're going to be releasing. But yeah, so let's go ahead and get it adjusted, and let's see, I guess close up is fine. So I hope you guys are excited for today. We got the new face cam in as well, so that's kind of something cool that I'm going to be messing around with. And I've also been messing around with a new software for borderless gaming. It's called Borderless Gaming, but it's a borderless window for Minecraft, so that's what's going to be happening as well. I hope you guys are excited. Thank you for joining me today. And we're going to get right into things, so let me switch over to game scene. There we go. And yeah, let's just hop into some Minecraft here and give you guys kind of an explanation of what's going to be going on today. So yeah, so we've got ourselves a little platform here in this world. I created a new creative world just from Obsidian, simply so that when I'm working on this later at night, it doesn't bother my eyes as much. Using a darker texture. So we've got basically I built a platform here to start out with, a command block that is completely blank right now. And the reason I got a platform here is just because we're going to want to import this into different worlds, so I want to be able to copy over a block into the world, and it's not just resting on Obsidian. So yeah, that's what's going on with this. But yeah, so let me quickly open up, let's first of all switch over our playlists here to our more relaxed playlist. Hopefully that switches over or crashes. Completely crashed. There we go. But yeah, so let's open up Notepad, and I use Notepad++ just to organize everything. And this is a command I'm working on right now. So let's open up a new one. So yeah, so I used Notepad++, simply to organize all my commands and make sure I keep everything within a relatively easy to understand space. So yeah, the idea I had earlier today, and I get ideas when I'm doing like schoolwork and stuff, and because I'm not focused, I have a hard time focusing sometimes. And I had this idea, kind of inspired by the portal mod that is in Minecraft. Or I guess in modded Minecraft you can get on like Curse and so forth, that was created by iTunes. And I had this idea while actually watching XComp and his Looking Glass video, which was released a while back. And so I had this idea that I wanted to create almost like a spawnable portal in Minecraft. So basically have the ability to spawn in a portal to take you to another dimension in Minecraft. So it's going to be developed for both the Nether and the End. So that's why we're going to go ahead and work on this, because I wanted to do something different, as well as something fun, as well as I haven't released a whole lot of commands recently, because I've been taking some time off from doing any sort of development, but I'm going to be getting back into that. Also, really quick before we start, I'm going to be taking a break from the Let's Play Minecraft series, simply because it is Minecraft and it's Let's Play, and I feel like we've been doing that series for about... How long have I been doing YouTube? It started when I was 15, so 3 years. 2 years. Coming up on 3 years. I think 3 years in... 3 years in this upcoming October, I believe, will be 3 years on YouTube. And so, yeah, that's a long time, I know. But 3 years, and that series has not been doing well recently, and so I'm going to be taking a break from that. As much as I know a lot of people are dedicated to that series, I wanted to do more stuff for the channel rather than just myself. And when I say do more things for the channel, try and do things that also drive some attention to watching some videos. And I believe that doing some of this dev work will be good for the channel, as well as some random gaming. So if you guys see a little bit more like Gigantic coming your way, we've played that before. Also some World of Warships will be coming here pretty soon. I'm working on doing actually a collaboration with that, so stay tuned for that. But yeah, let's get into writing this command. So I'm not sure what to call this necessarily. I guess we will call this the spawn. Oops, that's not what I want. Keyboard typing. Let me slide over just a little bit here. So the Spawnporter command, I guess we'll call it, because we're doing Spawnporter, because we're spawning portals. And let's write, this will be the give spawn egg command. And so I like to do everything in little asterisks just to keep everything organized, give myself little titles like I did with doing some custom mob work that I'm working on right now. Behind the scenes, I might be doing some recording of that here pretty soon, but I like to, as you can see here, I like to do the main execute command is in asterisks, just to keep everything organized. So give spawn egg command is basically what we need to do is create a custom spawn egg with a custom mob that's going to spawn from it, and then we're gonna it'll kind of make sense here in a second, but we're going to target that custom mob. So we're going to do /give @player, right? We want to do, yeah, @player. I think it's spawn egg 1, and I believe I have to give this some sort of damage count. So let's give this a damage count of 15 for a second, and let's just see if that does what I want it to do. Okay, no, it just gives us a spawn egg. I gotta figure out the damage count here. Got that here. It's a complicated system to do this correctly, but I think it's 1. Try 1 1 there. No. Okay, to Google we go. Is this gonna? It's not gonna open up where I want it to. Yeah, let's pull that over here for a second. Spawn egg give command 1.12, because I know it got changed. Give ID for spawn eggs, because I need to add a damage. I need to give it a damage count. Spawn egg. Okay, let's try. I'm just reading what I'm seeing people writing here. Nope, that doesn't work. Spawn egg. Oh, this is 2014. That doesn't help me. It's 4 years old. Spawn egg. Oh, it's gonna have an entity tag. Okay, let's try this. Oops. 1 0 tag. Let's see if this works. This is an awful lot of let's see how they're written as wolf. Let's use this pig, because we're gonna literally be piggybacking off of pigs. It's gonna be fun. That doesn't work. Expected. Oh no, it's got double. That sure as heck doesn't work. Try it like that. I don't think it's working either. Pig expected. Okay, expected that there and didn't. Interesting. I'm literally going to copy and paste this command that I'm looking at right now and make sure I'm just not typing it wrong. I think it's the exact same command. Really? Where did I go wrong here? Give that piece spawn egg. Spawn eggs. Wolf. Oh, ID. Did I not write? Yeah, I didn't write ID. Okay, that's my bad. There we go. So spawn pig. Good. Alright, so let's delete that. So that's our current command. Let's drop that into Notepad. Okay. And let's get OBS back open up again so I can just make sure I'm looking at everything correctly. So spawn entity ID. Okay. I want to add in custom name Spawnporter. Look at this command. Custom name. Keeps going away. Custom name. Did I not put? Yeah, I didn't put where I needed to. Let's see. What am I looking at here? I'm really bad at command block coding, so I'm not sure what I'm doing wrong here. I know it's something simple, but that's why I'm recording this. Trailing data found at custom name Spawnporter. I almost feel like that isn't necessary. Oops. Spawn pig. Okay, so it's skipping over that custom name, which I don't want to do. Okay, so I'm gonna have to sample this code. See if there's a spawn egg generator online here that'll show me the command for it. Summon generator. Create spawn egg for, I guess, just a creeper. Name, whatever. Generate command. Entity tag. Okay, custom name needs to be after the entity tag. That's what I wasn't doing right. So let me just write this into here. So slash give at p spawn egg 1 0. I did that right. Entity tag ID pig piff the magic pig. ID creeper. Okay, it's written like that. I feel like this command is a little bit dated, not gonna lie. Pig, ID pig. Custom name. Spawnporter. Okay, and then I think we need to add, add one more there. And that should do it for us. Spawn pig, Spawnporter. There we go. So that's giving us the custom name for the egg. I kind of want to custom name the egg as well. Custom name Spawnporter entity ID tag. Okay, so it custom names the. It doesn't custom name the egg, which is kind of throwing me off a little bit because I want this to be custom named to say Spawnporter rather than just spawn egg, because otherwise it'll get mixed up. entity tag. Okay, that closes that off. Pig. Alright, let's try custom. Should I try adding another custom name onto the end of it, see if it does anything. Spawnporter. I don't think it's, I think it's just ignoring it at that point. So it gives us the name of the pig, which is what we want, which will, the command will function based off of that. But I want the egg to be custom named as well. Let's see, name. I don't need you to drop anything. Let's see if there's another generator I can look at here and see if this will help me. I'm learning commands as I'm going. Spawn egg. What? I don't understand. It's a very spawn your own pets and mobs like tamed. Okay, this is like custom. This is ridiculously custom spawn egg. I don't need that. Custom spawn egg commands. Entity tag ID. Just trying to see how the naming works from other people's code. I know it's something simple. I get it. But this is like spawning in ridiculous stuff, and I don't really want that. Custom name team. Let's just try this. Generate command. Summon. That's the summon command. I don't need the summon command. MC stacker might. Spawn egg entity tag. ID villager. New craft custom invisible profession. Okay, so anything under the entity tag, and then we go like so for example, let me pull up Notepad. So anything under this entity tag here, and then the custom name, it's basically assigning that custom name to the actual pig that we're spawning, not to the spawn egg. And I want there to be a custom name added to the spawn egg as well. We can technically bypass it, and the command will work fine. I'm just being particular because I want that name there, so that way when people use this, it doesn't, first of all, it doesn't stack with any other commands or any other spawn eggs and so forth. But at the same time, I also want it to be more professional. So I'm just trying to look up any help I can get on the custom spawn egg. I think those are the forum. It's gonna be great. ID, custom invisible, spawn egg display. Okay, display might do it for us. So if we add in, I want to make sure I do this right. Entity tag. So entity tag will be separated by a comma there. We'll do display. That display name Spawnporter, and we need to keep that in quotations. Quotations, and end that off with a curly bracket. And maybe that will do it for us there. So let's try copy and paste that in. Let's do this in a separate command block for a second. Button. There we go. Alright, so that works. So we just needed to add in, let me minimize this. So we simply just need to add in a display Spawnporter and then comma after that, and that'll give us the anti-tag. So that works. So we can delete this line of code. Let's give it to that. So that's our working code right here. I'm gonna hit. Okay, so that's our spawn egg command, right? So if we quickly delete this and use this, press the button, give us Spawnporter and Spawnporter pig. So that's what we want there. Now I want to add on to that pig a attribute or an active effect of invisibility. And the reason we're going to do that is because I want this pig to be invisible so you don't see it. So we need to copy this active effects command, or the active, oops, that's not helping. So you see where it says active effects here? That's still not helping me. So, active effects, right there. We need to add it. This Notepad++ is frustrating. I'm only using it so I can organize my commands and stuff, but it's kind of annoying to see the active commands and the way the ID and so forth. That, I believe we can just add on, almost just, like I said, piggyback this off of. So I think we just do comma active effects, and hopefully that will work. Effects. Let's see, make sure I'm doing this right. Active effects, yes, and then ID. And then we'll do square bracket, curly bracket, and then we put in the IDs, and I think I have the IDs. I don't have them pulled up. IDs, Minecraft IDs, let's spawn eggs. Minecraft potion IDs. So yeah, let's drag and drop this onto the screen. So we need to get the invisibility, so the 14 effect there, 14 visibility. So active effects, let me make sure I do this right because I have it written here. Active effects ID and amplifier and duration show particles. So in fact I can just copy and paste this. No, you are so bad. Just do this. Copy and paste this over. So it's ID 14, amplifier 0, duration of, I think the max is 100,000, and then we'll show particles no. So I think that should work. Because I think we're setting everything else. I think we need to add one more curly bracket here, I think. Do I? We might not need to actually. Let's put square bracket back. But I think if this command fails, that's the first thing we're going to try. So we have the working command in Notepad++. Okay. Spawnporter. What am I looking at here? Data parsing failed. Trailing data at that. And look at this. Active effects. I almost feel like it should be that. Gets rid of that. Then add in a curly bracket at the end. Spawnporter. This is our new one. And it did not give an invisibility effect to that animal. Let's see. In fact, we can actually do this. I know there's a way to do this in the command. We're going to actually forego. So let's delete this bit of command here. So let me make sure this, before I do anything, let me make sure this works still. Spawnporter. Okay, so what we'll do actually is add on a separate command with a repeat, always active, and let's write this in Notepad++ just so that we have it. So this will be our terrible. Our invisibility for pig command, and then we're going to write this as effect at e square brackets type equals pig, custom name equals Spawnporter, and then I believe it's just we write down the IDs that we want. So 14, 100,000, 0, and then false to show particles. I think that should do it. So if we paste that there and then spawn in this pig. Custom name, oh yeah, we need to do some quotations, I think. Does it need to be name equals? Custom name, let's try name equals. Try a couple things here. Invalid selector argument. Spawnporter. You know, I thought this would be just real easy code to put together, and then I realized how bad I am at coding. I'm learning. I'm trying. Custom invalid selector argument. Type equals pig. I swear it was type equals pig. Test 4. Let's just give effect at e type equals pig. Is it name equals or custom name equals? I forget. To Google we go. This is literally the essence of coding, just Googling stuff. Effect on entities Minecraft. Status effects. That doesn't help me. Effect. Somebody mobs potion effects. No. Give effects to entities are standing. Effect type equals sheep text. I need custom name. Execute. I don't need to detect that necessarily. Let's quickly mute that. I'll watch a video here real quick just to see. Effect. At e name equals Spawnporter. We could even do this as, rather than type equals pig. Let's do this instead. Let's just do, we can simplify this command slightly, just to make it easier on ourselves. Type equals Spawnporter. Sorry, not type. Name equals. And that will give it the invisibility effect. So then we can do /kill at entity type equals pig, name equals spawn. I think I might know where it went wrong, so let me just test to see if this works. We might have fixed it right there. Type equals pig, name equals Spawnporter. Let's just try that instead. Yeah, that's where we went wrong. So it needs to be name lowercase n. I think that's where we screwed up. So let's just copy and paste that into, let's pull up OBS again so I make sure I'm doing everything. So it just needs to be, and we'll compare this in a second. So name equals Spawnporter. And that's what the command looks like. Okay, good. So we learned. I've not done coding in a while too with custom commands, so that's kind of where I'm failing right now. So effect, we've done the visibility effect so far. So right now what we have is whenever we spawn in, or actually, let's just do this. So now right now what we have is whenever we give a player, which will make sure a player can obtain this in survival. That'll probably be through a villager, I think we'll do it that way. But whenever we obtain a spawn porter, and then we summon in that pig, it will summon in a pig and give it invisibility immediately. Should be able to just kill it like that, which will be good. And so I'm not going to worry about AI, because as soon as we summon in the so you do this as true as well. As soon as we summon in the pig, it will spawn in a portal and will kill the pig right away. So, or just teleport it into the I guess below bedrock, and so it'll fall into the abyss and go away. But yeah, so we added in true there, and that's going to get rid of the particle effects. So we no longer have particle effects. But if we swipe right, we can get that. So yeah. So let's change that in Notepad just to be basically removing any of those swirly particle effects too. So we're setting that to true. Okay, so now what we need to do is set a block on the pig. So this will be our set, I guess this is where the portal command hinges on. So portal summon command. We'll title that as, and I should be able to write all of this in Notepad and run it easily, hopefully. Famous last words said by any programmer. It should be easy. So we're going to do /execute. I remember this be execute at entity type. Can't type right now. Type equals pig. Name equals spawn porter. Cannot type for the life of me right now. Name equals spawn porter, and then we execute that command right on top of it, and we're going to do /set block right on. So the execute command basically works like a command block wherever it's placed at. So it's because it's targeting this pig, it will put a portal right on this pig is basically what's going to do. So set block, and what's the ID for portals? Minecraft, just need to look up block IDs, because I don't remember exactly what it is. ID lists, that'll work fine, I guess. Nether portal, okay, it's just portal, so Minecraft portal. So set block, portal. Is that right? I feel like I'm missing something super critical there. I guess the Minecraft portal will work. So Minecraft portal. Let's see if that works. So as soon as we summon in that, so I guess we'll run this off of a comparator. As soon as the pig is detected, we will then activate the command. I think that's how we're going to do this. Set block Minecraft portal. And let's have this set, because the pig's going to get teleported immediately, so let's set that one block above. And where'd the pig go? I might hit it into the... Oh boy. Break that. Okay, that put us below for some reason. That was interesting. Let's quickly get our obsidian back. And flint and steel. So it actually worked really well, believe it or not. That actually worked how we wanted it to work. So essentially what happened there was when we spawned the pig in, and when we spawned the pig in, it put a portal right above him. And I'm not seeing him being selected anywhere. And that comparator automatically reset, which is interesting. I'm not sure if that reset like I wanted it to or not. So as soon as we summon in, so here's, this command is actually working now, believe it or not. We just kind of worked it out right on camera without actually making it super hyped up, I guess. So it's kind of anticlimactic. Basically what happens is whenever we summon in a pig, it summons in a portal. We need to kill that pig. And that compared to reset, which is good. So what we need to do after this is we need to first of all reset that command, which that will be easily done. And then we need to write a command. We're going to write this Notepad++. That actually worked out better than I expected it to for the first test. So this will be the teleport. Stop typing in brackets. Teleport pig abyss command. Pig into the abyss. So we'll do /tp at entity type equals pig. Name equals Spawnporter. And we're going to teleport it from its relative coordinate 100 blocks, negative 100 blocks. We could drop it from the sky if we wanted to, but I don't want any pigs falling from the sky, invisible pigs. That would be kind of weird. We could do this like a troll if we wanted to, but that would teleport pig there. Yes. So then let's copy that in. Let's just manually reset this command for right now. Let's break this portal. And then summon a pig. Teleported Spawnporter. So the pig is no longer there, as we can demonstrate through the selector. Can't find the pig. We go into the portal. It puts us in the ground, which is interesting. Where am I? I'm nowhere. I'm curious where it's putting that portal, because it's putting... Hello. Where am I relative to coordinates right now? 12, so I need to go up, I think. Yeah, it put me in... Okay, so it put me in the lava, which is interesting. Because that's not going to be good for a player. Gonna say, most of the nether is covered in lava, so that's not good for a player. And I'm curious if it has everything to do with the portal size. So if we put down, okay, there's our old portal. Because it's not linking up with this portal either, which is interesting. But it did link up there, so if we go back through, where does this put us? Yeah, it's sticking us in the ground for some reason. Or sticking us just underneath the portal, which I think has everything to do with the setting the block. Is that old? I hope that's old pig droppings there, pig, I guess pork chops. I hope that is. Because should have put a negative coordinate. Negative 95. Yeah, should have put it underneath us. Let's try going through again. So I am curious, so it's putting us underneath the portal, which is kind of a problem because it's suffocation for a player. And I think it has everything to do with the position. I think this portal is being detected as... This portal is being detected as being... how do I want to describe it? As being the bottom right. Like, if we build a portal, if we were to say, like, this is a portal, for example, and these, I guess we'll do purple clay for this. Just to demonstrate. And these are technically portal blocks. Just imagine, I don't want to link this up. I think it's detecting this block as being this specific block in the portal, which, so we're going into it, and it's putting us, it might be putting us down in this block and then dropping us at some point. I feel like that's what's happening, or it's putting us below. So I think we can do this by modifying the command to put this portal block right on the pig, and it might teleport that pig into the nether, into the nether. So let's see, teleport Spawnporter. Okay, it did actually put the pig away. So let's try going in now. Okay, that put us... I should be writing down my coordinates because I think... No, that put us in the portal. Okay, good. So if we go back through, that puts us there. Okay, so now if we try, I just want to try this in different places. So we put the pig there, portal goes there, go in. I broke the game. I think I broke it. I think I broke the nether. Let's try it here again. I might have broke the nether ever so slightly. Let's break that. Let's try going away here a little bit. It's still going to link up. Yeah, I fully broke the nether, I think. I think it wants me to link up specifically... Is it height-based? Put one, like, down here. We're breaking the nether, guys. We are breaking the nether. Is it putting back here? Okay, it does. We've broken the nether, officially. I think it's height-based. So let's try it up here. Oh yeah, it's definitely height-based. That is height-based spawning going on there into the... Okay, so it looks like our bug here is... If we do one block below... It's kicking us back. It's not kicking us back out. It's putting one there. Let's break this. And just so everyone knows, we're going to have the portal actually break itself once we go through. But I'm just testing this out to make sure that this does what I want to do. That we get back and forth. I'm just kind of testing right now. I think the command is basically working. Now, oops, I hit all the wrong buttons. Now, is that sending in... Okay, I think it's still... I think this command is still working every time we're using it. So I think it's resetting automatically. I feel like we could even just make this as a repeat, always active. And this should... Yeah, that should do that automatically, so we don't have to worry about resetting. So how does this interact? Okay, it relit the portal here. Or no, it didn't relit, it just edited that bottom piece. So I was right in my theory in saying that it was detecting where we were placing the block portal as being the bottom right, or the bottom left. And holy cow. We're breaking Minecraft, guys. We're putting in little portals everywhere. I think this is just from repeatedly going back and forth. So let's hope that's the case. If we break this and relight it. Are any of the portals? Okay. Let's go back through. So just, I was right in saying that, let's do orange wool, as it's detecting us as being this block right here. As if this is a portal, this is the block it's saying that. Okay, it's not exactly working. Why aren't you working? Always active. Teleport. I didn't see it teleport. Let me make sure it's killing this thing. I think it is. It's creating portals that shouldn't be there. It's creating portals. It's creating portals nearby. This is why we test these things. And I feel like it has to do with the orientation of that specific portal block. Okay, so it's teleporting pigs into the Nether automatically, which is what I was afraid of. Because we're spawning in at the exact, even though this is on repeat, it's not teleporting them quick enough. So, because I don't want to offset this portal by any sort of a block, because we saw that if whenever we were putting this one block higher, it was causing issues with the pig, with the portal being in the wrong position. So we were going in and we were getting put in blocks. So I don't want to do this. We can offset this by 1 if we wanted to, 1 in any direction. And that should take care of it. So I should teleport the pig. Make sure it did that. No, it did not. Why is this one... Let's try this again. Let's reset this command. Okay, found nothing. Okay, create a portal there. I'm just worried because I want this command to work flawlessly, essentially, is what I want this thing to do. And so this kind of being like this is purely it's directional based. So even if we were to create a... Invisibility still working. Okay. We might have to... Not sure how that's creating a... or how that Spawnporter is getting into this world. So it's directional based. So if a portal summons facing, it's facing west. If it's summons facing north, this will look normal. So if we adjust the orientation for any reason, it doesn't really make any sense. Because if a portal summons facing north, it's just going to be rotated this way anyways. So its rotation should have little to do, because if we break that, it breaks this whole thing. But I feel like that could be a factor in all of this too, so we have to be careful with that. I want to make sure there's no portals getting summoned anywhere else. But the orientation should not be affecting this too much. Let's go back through. And let's run that, make sure there's nothing there. Break this. Pork chops are going to be, that's where we're teleporting it, and I feel like this is just throwing, because I'm seeing pork chops everywhere, I'm not sure why. Entity, let's do copy. Let's see, slash kill, entity, type equals. I don't think this is gonna actually work. I know there's a way to kill. Let's see, what's pork? Is it actually called pork chops, or is it called something different? Pork chop, yeah. Kill entity type equals. Can't type today. Forget there's a special command for items. Entity. Oh, sorry, type equals item. Is it item dot pork chop raw? Let's just try pork chop. Throw it on the ground. This is not item dot item. I didn't think it was. Item dot pork chop dot raw. Is that it? Interesting. Not sure what the. I know it could be listed. We could do item, but I don't want to kill everybody's items that are on the ground if we run that at the same time. So I have to figure out how to do that. Negative 95. Should be going into the abyss. Let's make it non-relative to that. Maybe that should do things. Okay, teleported. Should be gone. Let's go into the portal. Creating portals anywhere? I don't think so. Let's go back. And let's delete this portal, because it won't be here. Check for any items. Nothing. Check for any... Let's not pork chops. Check for... Spawnporters, not there. Reset this command and let's try it again. Okay, so I think that is just being created when we have when we have pigs in the nether that are getting put into the nether and they're not getting put. So if we check for, they're not none here. So you have to be careful about that. I think I've solved that issue because we weren't resetting this comparator. So to do that, I believe we can do this. I don't want to reset this comparator easily. I mean, I can move this and just do a repeater relatively easily. I guess we can technically loop. I don't want to run a clock because that gets annoying. Clocks are not good to use in Minecraft. Vanilla at least. Let's do this. So move this command. We'll move this command over here for a second. And then let's move this command over here for a second. Delete these. We'll do a repeater to piece of redstone. So there might be a delay on this switch. trying to think the best way to simplify this as much as possible. I think the way to do it is to do a command block with a piece of redstone on top of it, and then we will reset by doing a repeater to a redstone torch that needs to go one block farther out. Which I can't do because there's a command block right there. Let's do repeater, redstone wire, redstone torch. I need to reset the comparator, so it's kind of interesting to run this like this. Because I'm used to the rest of this thing being out here. Or I'm used to the command block being like sitting where the comparator is, rather than the comparator sitting where the command block should be. So I guess we can do this. Comparator needs to sit there, command block, let's do... we do it like that? Be okay? I think we'll be okay if we do it like that. So that's this command here. Let's put that in there, and then this command we can run here. Delete these, and then that should reset that comparator automatically. We could add a delay if we wanted to. I don't think it's necessary. Let's put a brick there. So that reset. Where did my portal go? What? Where did my portal go? I'm setting block to air somewhere? No. Everything was fine until I did that. I'm not sure. What? I didn't change anything here. TPing Spawnporter there. Is the redstones doing something weird here? Why are you deleting my portal right away? I'm not telling you to do that. Alright, let's see if we can get it working again, just as a basic command. Nothing special. It's fully not working now. What? Command block use true. Oh, I'm not, because I've been putting commands in, that's why. Spawnporter. Okay, I have that command written down, please. Execute FP. That's our set block, right? Oops, that's not what I want. That's what I want. Go in. Okay, so we're working again. Do offset of 1 here. Not sure how that was affecting us there. We'll have to figure out another way of resetting that comparator easily. Okay, let's do that, and let's just double check this. Okay, back into the nether. Looks like our lock glitch there is where we're having the misaligned portal here. It looks like that's fixed itself for some reason. I'm not sure why. So we haven't changed anything. But we need to figure out a way to reset that comparator. And I don't want to use a clock. Let's see, I guess this is automatically resetting, so we could maybe... piggyback off of this, automatically resetting. Let's have a delay maybe. Okay, that should have teleported the pig. Back in. Nothing there. Back out, and the character's reset. Okay, so it looks like part 1 of this command is working. We are actually summoning a portal into Minecraft just by clicking. And we're able to go into the Nether. And we should be able to also come back out again. So, yeah, that's working out really nice. Actually, a little bit easier than I thought it would. Not as... We had our challenges, we were working out some bugs here, but I think we've got this thing working now, where we can reset this comparator easily. I will note that this does have to be in the spawn chunks, because of if this isn't loaded, sometimes comparators get weird. But I think we are at a good point here, where we've actually developed a decent amount. Let's do some code correction here. We're setting a 1 block offset in the X direction. We set this to a, rather than just a specific coordinate of -100 in the Y. We're TPing, we're executing, we're doing all these commands are correct. Let's put an indent there. Okay, I think we're doing everything right here command-wise. I don't think I did anything else. So these 3 commands, and then also the command to give us switch of 4 commands, which we do. Okay, so I like where we're at right now. I think this will be kind of like part 1 of our dev recording. I want to say stream, but it's a recording. I guess part 2 is whenever we're going to actually start working on it. So we got the Spawnporter working. We're going to actually start working on a command that's going to spawn in this portal. We're actually going to set a quick game role to do command. Actually, we'll set that later on. Command block output will get turned off, so we won't see this spam of invisibility that we're giving the pig while it's existent. So then we can go into the portal now, and we can go and we can see everything in here. And the idea is eventually we'll be able to spawn in that pig and go back out into wherever that is in the world. So as you can see, like, we're not directly linking up to this, but eventually what's going to happen is, so once we go into the portal, this portal block will get deleted, and then say we're in the portal, and then this portal is what we have to work on next, and we have to delete that, which this is going to be a little bit more challenge, because it's not just a simple wherever the pig is kind of thing. It's more of we have to delete all of these blocks. It's going to leave a little bit of damage, unfortunately, because of the way portals spawn in Minecraft. There's nothing we can do mechanically there, but we're going to figure out a way to summon portals, or get the portals working that we can delete them. So I might end up changing up this command as I'm thinking about this. I might change up this command to not teleport the pig right away, and then we're going to edit the pig as well to have a no AI so it won't move. And that way we can set a 20-second delay, so that way this portal will actually stay around for like 20 seconds, and then we'll get rid of it. So no matter what we do, this will go away eventually. So that will probably be the next episode of our dev recording here. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Hope you guys like the command so far. We have a lot of testing to do, a lot of things we can work out. If you guys know ways of simplifying this command as much as we possibly can, let me know. I know we had the issue with the effect here, which I know we can spawn in a command like we can do this with the pig, and I know I'm just missing some keys, just some straight up curly brackets and so forth. Will fix that. But I also like this. I think we're okay right now because this is actually automatically resetting, which is what we want. So I'm okay actually with this command, even though it's not one command block. We're still working well here. So I might not change that. I might leave that how that is, just because I think it's working well. So I don't think there's a need to change that there. But we're going to definitely be working on simplifying. This command's working fine. It's this command we're going to have to work out because I want to delete the portal after we go through it, as well as if a player decides, oh, I'm going to spawn a portal, but I'm not going to go through it, they can essentially say, or the server's going to say, or the single player or whatever is going to say, okay, you're not going to go through it, but I need to delete this so we don't have portals just everywhere in the world. So that's what we need to work on in the next dev recording. But I hope you guys enjoyed. If so, let me know down in the comments if you guys want to see more of this. I know this is kind of a longer episode. I'll try to shorten these up just a little bit, but it's just a lot of coding on camera. Is what I would like to see this channel kind of progress towards more, is a lot more modding and coding. But we will be doing some more gaming and so forth. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed the episode, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye-bye.